Alright, please don't take my stream down. Please. Please. Why is it taking forever to load? Hello? Did my game crash? I think my game crashed. Or maybe B leader died again. It's probably that. Yeah, B leader died again. Wow. It's an amazing black void. It's not gonna let me play the game. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is just like 2024 Beat Saber. It's just you got what do we have in 2024? We just had B leader going down every like 2 seconds. Truly an amazing time. Oh wait, I need to reconnect this.
Stream chat reader disconnected. Live voice initialized. At EKK man says, yes. At EKK man says,
oh, finally.
We are back.
I did not mean to click that. It didn't. Okay. Well, we're back to the void again. The void with the spinning hourglass.
At EKK man says, bro, what was happening?
I have no idea. YouTube's like, you're not allowed to play songs, so we're gonna end your stream. And then Beat Saber's like, you're not allowed to play songs, so we're gonna send you to the shadow realm. And now I can't see anything. This is an amazing stream, guys. At
Ashk says, the black screen of agony and despair. At EKK man says, check if our stream got any warnings.
Every stream
At
gets
Sinai
warnings.
Castro 2937 says,
but usually it's just like
at Sinai Castro 2937 says,
it's not really
hi.
Not really any
At
big
Sinai
deal.
Castro 2937 says, I know this song they're singing.
Hobby.
At @love_e_ my cat
Guys,
says, hi.
In 5 seconds, the map's gonna load. Watch this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
At Elliot2J says, sub.
0.4.
At @love_e_
it's
my
not
cat says,
oh,
hiding.
I was right.
At Elliot E2J says,
Just took 10
okay.
seconds instead of 5.
At Elliot E2J says, 321. At Elliot E2J says, I sub. At @love_e_
I'm gonna miss and I'm gonna
says,
restart and then
hiding.
I'm gonna have to wait into the void again.
Elliot E2J says, and liked. At EKK man says, finally.
What is this song?
At Neon Pika 98 says, okay.
Okay. Am I still streaming on Twitch? I think I am, right?
At Elliot E2J says, I subbed, liked, and I will donate, I guess.
Yo, thanks.
The Quartzic Crow. Hola.
Hello.
Ian Pika 98. Maybe.
At McGlove says, how do I get custom sabers? At Elliot E2J says, what song?
I have no idea. Dude, I hate some of these angles.
At Elliot E2J says, you are good.
Yo, thanks.
At McGlub says, do I need a PC for custom sabers?
Nah, I don't think so. Do not ask me how to mod your quest. I don't know anything.
At NeonPika98 says, what are you on? PC VR or standalone?
I'm guessing they're on standalone.
At EKK Man says, bro, you should start selling merch, you are my favorite streamer and YouTuber. At Elliot E2J says,
I'm telling you guys,
seem
the
very good
day
at this
the
game,
day
better than
I
most
like
seen
the day
today.
someone sells a Beat Saber block plushie, like they're gonna earn millions just off of me. Alright, I'm gonna buy every single one. Someone was selling it before, but it was like, yeah, they stopped. Sphere. Is that AI?
At Elliot E2J says, if you sell merch I would buy. At EKK
35.
Man says, yeah, me too.
Dude, what is that? Burger fixed. Okay, we're getting into slop territory. What is that?
At Elliot E2J says,
What is
true.
this? Yeah, there's a one-handed diff.
I feel like I've been done so long. Yeah, I feel like I've been done so wrong. And I made my own mistakes, so
Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get rid of some of these older quests.
At EKK Man says, bro, please start selling merch.
What is this?
At Elliot E2J says, please do. At Elliot E2J says, I am going to type out a long thing.
Please don't.
At NeonPika98 says, make a wizard hat. At EKK Man says, how did he request song?
What is that? Dude, what is that? How is this Fitbit?
The Quartzic Crow. Goofy AHH Tech.
At Mint Notable says, hi, it's that def, remember me, I was in your chat a while ago.
Maybe. Interesting.
The Quartzic Crow. Snipe your teammate.
At Elliot E2J says, did you know that dogs can't spit? Swimming pools are made to swim in, not fight. Don't play with bricks on a 50-story building, you will fall and die if you do.
Oh boy.
At Mint Notable says,
What
you got a
are we saying?
recommendation for songs. At Sutart Plays Games says, a.
W Ackups.
At Neon Pika 98 says, don't spam PLS.
Okay. Guys, we need to lock in. Why is my game stuttering so much?
At Sutart Plays
Why
Games
does
says,
my stream
I
stutter?
didn't, I just said a. At Mint Notable says, do you like Pop-Tarts?
Maybe.
At A Full Cup says, hi chat. At Neon Pika 98 says, that's still spamming. At EKK Man says, Neon Pika 98, how did you become mod? At Neon Pika 98 says, yes.
Yes. He kind of just showed up one day and was like, he was born
At
with
Elliot
mod.
E2J says, we okay, I am sorry, I will quit spamming. At Mint Notable says, was up. At EKK Man says, mute him. At A Full Cup says, I passed Nolan animations on Score Saber.
Yo, W.
At Mint Notable says, whoa. At Sutart Plays Games says, G. At Mint Notable says, cool. At Sutart Plays Games says, G is cool. At Mint Notable says, what you got, a power or the saber blade?
What?
At Mint Notable says, or the saber blade. At Mint Notable says, bruh. At Sutart Plays Games says, rainbow.
Why is... Okay. Dude, the command is like so slow.
At Neon Pika 98 says, bruh, Streamlabs got him. At Mint Notable says, power of the saber blade. At Striker_9259 says, quality ended stream, so now I'm coming here.
Dude, what is even there to watch with quality stream? I'm gonna be honest. What, you just like watch like him get berated by like 10 4-year-olds in a lobby? Dude, I don't think I want to ever be in like quality
At
shoes.
Mint
You know?
Notable says, you got this,
Seeing
bro.
like be rated by like chat.
At striker_9259 says, I don't know, but he was getting mad, so he ended stream.
Like I would get burnt out so easily and I would quit. Like yeah, it's funny for a bit, but like if you're the streamer, you're going to be so pissed off every day. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I want to play it. I'm gonna be honest. Daria.
Crow.
At Mint Notable says, come on, lock in.
YD4VD.
Me and I play a song from the creepiest person
At
alive.
striker_9259 says, I honestly have no idea how he streams for so long, literally every day. At Playful God says, you know Scary Baboon, that Gorilla Tag horror game?
What is that?
At Playful God says, a horror game.
Dude, my swings are so wobbly.
Wait, Vortex, you're playing in the U.S tourney.
Yep.
At striker_9259 says, since I just got back from my 5-week trip yesterday, I've gotta get back into Beat Saber. At the_real_KS says, wish this was Beat Leader ranked.
Coerwania. W Team Captain.
Wabi.
At AAAAA says, Beta Sabers.
What is a beta saber?
At Caitlin Bolter says, imagine they had Epic the musical songs on here. At Mint Notable says, you like jazz. At AAAAA says, hi Core, how's Twitch going for you? At the_real_KS says, whatever happened to the Block Clan?
I deleted it.
If only Norlery would practice for my team. The Quartz Pro. Your teammate is gonna play the tourney in a full-body avatar.
I'm gonna play the tourney with lights on. Actually, that's
At
not
the_real_KS says, what? At AAAAA says, Indiana must win the tournament.
The only way the lights are impressive in playing
The
is like
court's at Crow.
probably with Ghost Knights.
Is Norlery playing?
At Big Back 46 says, play Rushy.
There's another map of this. Wow. It's gonna be Vibro. Dude, what is this? This is actual slop.
At Neon Pika 98 says, interesting.
Every day we talk a little less. It looks like you are losing interest.
At Striker_9259 says, I swear the only teams that ever stand a chance in the BSWC are the USA, Canada, and the UK.
My brain autofilled for the US tourney. I was like, why are you talking about Canada and the UK in the US tourney?
Kourwania.
Guys, US is gonna win the
Yeah.
US tourney, guys. Can't believe it.
Kourwania. Hopefully.
Team USA is gonna win the US
The
US Cup.
court's at Crow. He didn't set himself as player.
At Alicia Connell C6X says, can you check if it's like I'm not even here is on there please?
Kourwania. At the court's at Crow, he's team captain.
Yeah, but even if you're team captain, you're not doesn't mean you're player.
The court's at Crow. I know that.
Do
Kourwania.
do 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 do.
Also, yes, he did.
Wow. Lost it. Why do the notes spawn so far away?
Kourwania.
I think this is this Noodle?
Green.
At Striker_9259 says, remember when Shorties banned me?
Son.
Man, that part was rough. This part's cool. Okay, never mind.
Karuwania. Did the linear slop turn into tech?
Yes.
At Galaxy Official says, ha. At Galaxy Official says, I am a do score saber ACC.
Okay.
Saya the stupid. 2.
Okay,
Saya
what are we
the
saying?
Stupid. I finished Spider-Man.
Wowie.
At Grandagril says, what headset are you on?
Quest 3. I'm gonna try and improve this. Get a 98.5.
The Quartzic Crow. Are you gonna try the new batch?
Is it out already?
Karuwania. At Saya the Stupid. I wonder who that is. Saya the Stupid.
At Official Shedzooms says, raw.
At Karuwania, I will end you.
Okay, I'll
At
try it out.
Official Shedzooms says,
I just need to warm up on speed. I'm like
Quartzic
really bad right now.
At Official Shedzooms says, interesting.
Yeb. Karuwania. Is it QK?
At Striker_9259 says, I watched the Backrooms movie for the second time last night.
Wowie.
At Striker_9259 says, hi Zoom. At Official Shedzooms says, hi Streaker Q. At Sinai Castro 2937 says,
Like, this is
hi.
really rough. I don't know
At
what
Sinai
happened.
Castro 2937 says, hi.
Yep. Oh, it is out. Okay. Is this worth? Hold on, it's not new batch. Where's the other one? Or did you not get ranked? Where is it?
At Grandagril
There it
says, do you have a mod list?
What? Guys, this is overweight.
Bubblegum bitch is ranked now.
Guys, this is over.
Saya the Stupid. At Karuwania, wait FR. Karuwania. I think.
At 303 Entity 303 says, play Accelerate by Boom Kitty and Temmie Knight.
Saya the Stupid. Fuck this site, holy shit. Saya the Stupid. Went through 5 apps and my browser froze.
At Striker_9259 says, I only have like 10 mods yet my game crashes like crazy because I'm on standalone.
Crazy.
At VRX Shadow GTAG says, hello everyone.
Dude, oh my gosh, this is always my left hand. My left hand is like throwing.
At Neon Pika
If I
98
FC
says,
this, how much is
I
this
just
worth?
finished watching the August batch. At VRX Shadow GTAG says, how do you not throw your controllers when playing like this?
I don't know.
Kourwania.
At 303 Entity 303 says, imagine not being able to play Beat Saber with your friends at his house because it is not standalone.
Bubblegum Bitch is indeed ranked now. The Quartzic Crow. Stream quality is dying. Saya the Stupid. At Kourwania on what leaderboard? Kourwania. At Saya the Stupid SS. Saya the Stupid. At the Quartzic Crow. Oh, so it's not me, yay, thanks QK. Saya the Stupid. At Kourwania, why are we lying? Kourwania. SS 10.01 asterisk. Saya the Stupid. Oh shittings. Saya the Stupid. It's not for me.
At VRX Shadow GTAG says, what is that chat on about? At Striker_9259 says, quick nap.
Saya the Stupid.
At 303 Entity 303 says, PLS try accelerate by Boom Kitty and Temmie Knight.
Vortex lower bitrate or something.
At Neon Pika 98 says, I went up one rank from the reweights. At 303 Entity 303 says, PLS try accelerate by Boom Kitty and Temmie says, my live froze.
Dude, this laptop is so dumb. I don't understand what's going on. We'll just overheat and die. Okay, I'm not in the middle.
The Quartzic Crow. Put your laptop in front of a fan.
I have like no fan though. Dude, my hands
Saya
keep
the
swinging
Stupid.
like too early.
Why are you streaming on a laptop?
Because I have no other computer. If
At
I stream on my
Mimi's
main
Cricket
rig,
says,
I'm gonna
do
get
you
like
play
2
Rainbow
FPS on
Six
Beat Saber.
Siege?
Nah, I don't.
Saya the Stupid. What happened to our GPU pass-through shit? What?
What do you mean?
Saya the Stupid. Did you sell all your PCs with a Steam frame?
No. What do you not understand? I have one main PC and then another
At Neon Pika 98
laptop,
says,
and a laptop
I
is
don't
streaming,
know if Score Saber is messing with
and the
me
main
or
PC
not.
is running Beat Saber.
It keeps saying I'm 968,
And I'm in a VM.
but when I refresh I'm 947.
Saya the Stupid. You like were on Gentoo and passed your GPU through to a VM.
Dude, why does my left hand keep swinging too early?
At the kids profile 100 says, hi.
Yep.
Saya the stupid. Stream keeps buffering. I'm gonna go set another score on BGB because map got re-uploaded. Yay. Vortex was aired. Okay, I cannot stream on Twitch. My laptop just can't handle it.
Atney and Pika 98 says, okay.
Dude, my laptop is like a bajillion degrees right now.
What is your stream setting?
Dude, I don't... Ah. Okay, let's see if it's still laggy. Is it? I can't tell. It looks a little bit choppy, but I don't know. I think it's okay. All right. Well, bye bye, Twitch. Dude, my brain is not working. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. What is going on? This is worth a lot, though. This is okay. This is gonna get absolutely nerfed to the ground. The 12-star.
At Zakarak6225 says,
Yep.
At Zakarak6225 says, TDS on?
Dude, what is going on?
At Zakarak6225.
Alright, we'll come back to this, so we'll play it later. But this is like really worth it. 13 stars?
At Zakarak6225 says, brew. At Zakarak6225 says, L.
At
Joe Darkstar says, yo.
Yep. What is this?
At Joe Darkstar says, how did you get on VR Live?
What do you mean? I'm on PC.
At Joe Darkstar says, oh okay Todd.
That's pretty fun. Failed to serialize replay. Hello? Everything's breaking. At this point, let's just blame data centers. Data centers is what causing Beat Leader to be down. And Score Saber to be down. Let's just blame AI.
At Dialash says, Beat Leader was broken for me yesterday.
Dude, why is my left hand so bad? Should not be like this. Okay, upload. I think I'm using too much arm.
Adney and Pika 98 says, I am a play the batch so CYA.
Alright, see ya.
At Ian 7215 says, Glorb.
Abby.
At Edequay AAAA says, I am back.
You're welcome back.
At Dialach says, why are all new maps tech?
What are you talking about? Dude, we need tech. Like Score Saber, just like linear slop.
At Edequay AAAA says, I
Need some
really
more- we
hope
need
Rex
some more-
gets ranked.
need
It's
some
so
more
much
tech.
fun.
We need some more worth tech.
At Jaden underscore 2398 says, can you try Dragon Smash Goblin? At Dialach says, I love my basic up and down patterns. At Edequay AAAA says, Vortex, how many times have you been asked to play Power of the Saber Blade?
Bajillion times. The Shine 97 is.
At Ian 7215 says, face orange biting nails. At Edequay AAAA says, Vortex in his tech phase.
Dude, I don't understand why I keep losing actor.
At Edequay AAAA says, still waiting for that new Slime Rancher 2 stream.
I think I gotta make my swing straighter on that.
At AAA says, it will happen someday, trust me. At Dialach says, Tech and Ost 1 looks the same to me. At AAA says,
Dude,
you
it's
are pretty
still
much the only streamer I watch.
crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude. Now it's my left hand is dying.
At Ian7215 says, Lowies. At AAA says, L left hand.
Dude, this is so annoying. I don't understand what's going on. What the heck?
At AAA says, you should probably take a break from that map and rest your wrists to get better ACC next time.
Nah, we gotta keep playing. Dude, my left hand keeps swinging like way too early. I don't get it.
At AAA says, I have the worst left hand ever. At the eGuy6 says, Wasp.
Yep.
At Ian7215 says, my left hand is worse, trust me. At RoKaiG9Z says, hi bro.
Yep.
At AAA says, my swings are the best in the world.
I don't know about that one.
At the eGuy6 says, bro, using left hand mode on Beat Saber has made it easier for even though I'm a right-hander. At AAA says, yes you do.
Alright, what is this?
At RoKaiG9Z says, bro, I can't even beat badly bro, I suck GNG. At
Why does it all
says,
start left hand?
I use left-handed too. At the
How much is this
eGuy6
worth?
says, GNG, I can't beat final
Oh.
boss Chan.
Wow. It's worth absolutely nothing.
At RoKaiG9Z says, bro, I only beat final boss Chan when in no arrows. At AAA says, I'm worth 4000 PP.
Wow.
At RoKaiG9Z says, almost at faster song too. At the eGuy6 says, I can beat final boss Chan up to expert mode.
Dude, this is actually like crazy work.
At the eGuy6 says,
I think it might be my
I'm still
player height.
working
That's
on
why I'm
X
like,
plus.
I'm doing so bad.
At AAA says, I'm bad at this game. At Rokai-G9Z says, bro, the only X plus I can beat is 1.79 or whatever. At VidiGuy6 says, when I first started I beat power of the saber blade on hard mode, still working on expert mode. At AAA says, I still need to beat angel voices on expert. At Playful Gods says, 6-7. At Rokai-G9Z says, bro, can you try power of the saber blade? I wanna see it live after that.
Dude, I don't want to play Power to Saber Blade.
At Bealash says, I have been playing since 2020 and I still find myself accidentally swinging at the wrong colors.
Literally me for real.
At AAA says, power of the saber blade is not very hard for this guy. At VidiGuy6 says, I can beat on X pluses, I want to be a machine and any host before that. At AAA says, power of the saber blade has no good mapping. At D3mon_XDD says, yo Vortex, if you play my map, it kinda difficult, you'll beat power of the saber blade expert plus on slower song. At AAA says, this map looks so fun. At Rokai-G9Z says, Bealash same bro, over the summer I went on a 3-week vacation so I lost my skill I used to get to 1M in power of the saber blade on 80% speed, now I can't even do the start GNG. At VidiGuy6 says, I've played Beat Saber for 4 years and still haven't gotten a million
Dude,
points
my
on power of
act is
Tuesday.
like
Share
way
played hard
worse.
mod, it's possible but it's so hard.
Yeah, I think this is 600able.
At D3mon_XDD says, yo Vortex, if you play my map, it kinda difficult, you'll beat power of the saber blade expert plus on slower song.
Why slower song?
At AAA says, I have an 88 on power of the saber blade on X plus. At the one and only Mango Lord says, yo. At AAA says, I really need a 90. At the one and only Mango Lord says, how you been?
Doing alright.
At D3mon_XDD says, cause I suck, I'm top 5k. At VidiGuy6 says, what's the one map that goes password incorrect? At AAA says, yo a Mango is here. At the one and only Mango Lord says, hello Aqua. At AAA says, hello. At AAA says, is this ranked? At the eGuy6 says, hi Mango, you probably don't me but ha. At the one and only Mango Lord says, I think I remember you.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
At the eGuy6 says, Mango is tough still. At the one and only Mango Lord says, thanks. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, give Mango Lord his mod back PLS. At Edequay AAAA says, very tough indeed. At Dealash says, what are those patterns? At the eGuy6 says, any here beat Dragon Smash Goblin every mode but X+. At Ian 7215 says, I just got Chick-fil-A yippee.
Robbie.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, nice. At Claire Gogan 1579 says, huh.
Dude, why is my axe so
says,
bad?
I beat every diff on the Smash Goblin.
It's getting worse and worse.
At the eGuy6 says, anyone know the map that has the mega wall? At the eGuy6 says, damn. At Michelle Balance 7721 says, Mango Lord needs his mod back. At Edequay AAAA says, Vortex, are you a dragon or a Smash Goblin? At Nugget 98A says, do Green Day. At the eGuy6 says, I can't beat any song on X plus above 06. At the one and only Mango Lord says, careful with the O's. At Edequay AAAA says, yes. At Dealach says, I could beat Dragon Smash E+, but I'm stuck using the Valve Knuckles. I'm weak. At the eGuy6 says, sorry. At the eGuy6 says, holy lag. At Ian 7215 says, is it just me or is it lagging super badly? At the one
I can't do anything about it.
Lord says, me too. At Ian 7215 says, K it's hope for now.
Okay. Probably still not 600 yet. Yeah, it's 598.
At the Alach says, ACC kind of went down a bit near the end.
Yeah, but it is how it is.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, how do I have 12 notifications in the content notify channel?
How did I lose so much ad? Dude, how did I lose so much ag? Oh my gosh. What got nerfed?
At Ian
What got nerfed this
7215
bad?
says, I just got a I slop at face orange biting nails.
Wow. Okay, this probably got nerfed to the ground. Yep. Sad. It went from 600 to 520. That is so sad.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, that's actually crazy.
You can call me blue hair, blue tie, hiding in your eyes, and secrets.
At Dialash says, they shouldn't allow awkward dot sliders like that. One ranked mapper might be upset.
What? What else got nerfed? Did this get nerfed? I don't think it did. Okay. Yeah, we need to work on our linear. I've not been playing linear in like forever.
At Jamie Reed Yakukai 1337 says, fish.
Fish.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, vid.
Dude, it's my left hand. It's like so bad. I don't know what's going on.
At AAA says, who do you think is gonna win the tourney? Do not be biased, please.
It depends on like, I don't know. Depends on how like balanced the teams are. Like who's it? What's Omer's state like?
At Dialash
Like if
says,
he has like
Canada.
another person
At the
that's
one
like
and only Mango Lord says,
really good, and then
Hawaii.
they're both like they both can play at this like on all the days, they're gonna just demolish.
At Ian7215 says, Alaska. At the one and only Mango Lord says, North Dakota. At AAAAA says, they probably won't be balanced whatsoever, loudly crying face. At A_Pepsi_Ken says, can we play Vanilla Together? At AAAAA says, what state team are you on? At Ian7215 says, state reveal when. At the one and only Mango Lord says, he lives in the state of misery. At AAAAA says, that's a very nice state you got there. At Ian7215 says, face orange biting nails. At Striker_9259 says, bro, I have bad gambling luck.
Wow. Yo, this is how under. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
At AAAAA says,
Yeah, nobody
wow.
plays this map. They're all 10 months ago.
AAAAA says, I have such awesome luck. At Striker_9259 says, bruh. At the one and only Mango Lord says, Chad, should I gamble all of my 3.5k points? At Ian7215 says, wow. At Striker_9259 says, someone should gamble all. At AAAAA says, darn you. At Ian7215 says, I have good luck too. At the one and only Mango Lord says, sorry, 350k. At Dialash says, LOL.
Dude, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I'm actually like so washed.
At Dialach says, maybe you shouldn't. At the one and only Mango Lord says, what? At the one and only Mango Lord says, I just ate some really delicious ramen.
Wow.
It was really spicy though. At the one and only Mango Lord says, I'm going to be sentenced to an hour on the toilet. At Ian72 says, returning.
Ah, dang it.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, I won the slots.
Ah. Returning. Do, 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 do.
At MR Weasel DRY9M says, what song is this?
Returning. $98.5. Oh my gosh. We truly are the bottom row. I'm not bottom row. Linear LARPy.
At a full cup says, huge.
Guys, how much would this be worth if it was ranked on B leader? Probably worth nothing. What if instead of score saber we had LARP saber and it was just all these LARP maps, and then we put all the star ratings for the regular maps into LARP maps, and then everyone can LARP as their skill set. Like, think about it. Someone should make that a hit block leaderboard. It's just the LARP saber.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, beat LARP.
Okay, we're gonna restart. Can I get 98.6? Imagine I get to the point where I can 98.9.
Score leader.
That would be actually crazy. And then I go play day and night and I 98.9 it. I gave me millions.
At Ian7215 says, bro, my phone died.
Crazy. Dude, my shoulders are like too high up. Can't act properly. Okay. Returning. Do. 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 Do.
At
Do. Do.
Ian7215 says, returning.
Do. Do. Aw, man. Okay, nope. That's crazy. I can
At
95.
Iam says, do you prefer Oreos or Chips Ahoy?
They're cookies, but they're not really
At the
comparable.
one and only Mango Lord says, I like Chips Ahoy.
Okay, this is a different BPM.
At Ian7215 says, Chips Ahoy.
Okay.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, I want Oreos without the center stuff.
Why? Bro's like the opposite of like everyone else.
At Ian7215 says,
Dude, that tracking. Can I do linear palm ups? Dude, this is gonna destroy my wrist. Okay, let's not do that. Whoa.
At Striker_9259 says, bro, I'm losing points like crazy. At Striker_9259 says, rip. At the one and only Mango Lord says, do heists. At the one and only Mango Lord says, they have better winning rates. At Striker_9259 says, I did. At the one and only Mango Lord says, oh. At striker_9259 says, Yippee 5000.
Dude, I was holding 98.8 here. What the heck? That's actually crazy.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, bro has about 1.4% of my coins. At the Alash says, yeah.
Where did I lose at? Okay. Dude, I'm like underswinging on my left hand. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Please don't stop the
At me in 7215 says, Creeper, Ahmed. At Mr. Yeager 12 says, hi.
Yep.
At DNW Gold says, you got this. At Mr. Yeager 12 says, bye. At the one and only Mango Lord says, okay. At Lacasang Kevin Plays says, hi, do you remember me?
Maybe. Okay, no. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
At Ian7215 says, alright I am a go bye bye.
Alright, see ya.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, bye. At DNW Gold says, play Inakai no Tabeta.
What? Should I try the real versions of these maps?
At Lacasang
Returning.
Kevin Plays says, remember like a few weeks ago, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, I was having like a fight in chat.
I really want to get like a 630 on this.
At Lacasang Kevin Plays says, in your stream.
Maybe.
At Michelle Balance 7721 says, Mango Lord needs his mod back.
Retarded.
At Lacasang Kevin Plays says, I remember the song in your stream. At DNW Gold says, I keep getting ads.
Well, that's YouTube. That's YouTube for you. Yeah, I think I'm better off improving this diff than normal diff.
At Lacasang Kevin Plays says, I think 2 weeks ago there was this YouTuber that uploaded a video and found that something had started. He joined and found I think 3,468.
But what?
At St. Kevin Plays says, I mean, like 3,468 people that joined.
Oh my gosh. How did I lose all my ads?
At Scooter9988 says, hi.
Yep.
At St. Kevin Plays says, and he was about to win, but he lost when there was only 4 people remaining.
Day and night. Ooh, that was rough. Okay, never mind.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, chat is chill today. At Evan_edits says, pineapple.
Pineapple.
At Scooter9988 says, PP counter better be wrong 1900 PPP ID insane. At Evan_edits says, also YDDU. At DNW Gold says, do Kai Kiten please. At Evan_edits says, why did you time me out pensive face?
What?
At the one and only Mango Lord says, today. At the one and only Mango Lord says, it might have been night but. At Evan_edits says, a long time ago. At the one and only Mango Lord says, for Streamlabs. At Evan_edits says, I don't know I got hidden or SMTH.
Oh, this got nerfed. Rip.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, maybe Shorty's face orange biting nails.
Let's see if I can 600 this. Finally warmed up early. after forever.
Channel 20 says,
Yep. Okay, maybe not.
At BNW Gold says, you should play reality check through the Skull Trust. At What Bar says, you should try power of the saber blade.
Nah.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, interesting.
Ouch. Wow.
At Sneaky Jules says, are you doing a young request?
Nah.
At the one and only Mango Lord says, no. At KZ Channel 20 says, 1938362873836828928927. At the one and only Mango Lord says, okay buddy.
Oh, come on. Dude, are you kidding me?
At Idakper says, I want to get better, how can I do that? I currently only do hards and X.
Practice.
At Sneaky Jules says, 4,315 trust me. At Cardboard Anime says, what are your saber?
Resabers.
At Idakper says, do purple detention. At Cardboard Anime says, asterisk sabers. At the one and only Mango Lord says, detention. At the one and only Mango Lord says, unwelcome preschool. At Idakper says, MB bro.
The XX.
At Cardboard Animes says, holy shit or good. At Quincolar FC4CZ says, love you big dog.
Yo, thanks. Okay.
At Cardboard Animes says, go. At Galaxy Official says, back. At Galaxy Official says, I'm 6K global.
Fire.
At Eric Dumas says, MM. At the one and only Mango Lord says, hello Eric. At Eric Dumas says, hello.
Ah, ding.
At Lilayer17 says, remember me.
Maybe.
At Galaxy Official says, it's laggy for me.
Can't really fix that. I'm gonna lose all my act, watch. Wow.
At Galaxy Official says, I've gotten 2 600s on Beat Leader.
Wow. Dude, my tracking. I don't get it. It is to keep dying. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stream here. Car Simulator.